Hello, this is Sachi from Sachi's Creative Mind, and I'd like to show you how to create this layout. And when I first saw the Croptoberfest 2025 paper, I just fall in love those papers. Those are from Accessory Paper Pack, and the backside is those beautiful purple and dark green paper. But look at those flowers. Isn't it so pretty? And as soon as I saw those papers, this design come up to me. It's like to put those two flowers on the corner. So I'd like to share how I created this layout today. And for the base, I used this green one and I use like this direction and I cut quarter-inch from the top and a quarter-inch from the those blank side to make 11 and 3/4 inch base. That's what you see here. And I also use this dark green cardstock and I cut a 1 inch frame and I use the inside as the photo mats here. Those three. And then I fussy cut those flower from this purple one. So I fussy cut those beautiful flower and put on the corner here. So I'd like to share how to fussy cut. It's very basic technique and I think most of people have done that, but there is some, you know, tips to make it look nicer. So I'd like to share that today. So let me put this aside. All right, so fussy cutting. As you know, creative memories are offering those two different type of scissors. This is multi-purpose scissors and this is micro tip scissors. For fussy cutting, I would definitely want to use this micro tip scissors. This cuts very well, but for fussy cutting, mm-mm. So I'm going to use this micro tip scissors, and if you don't have this yet, you will like to grab one for you. Alright, so here's my piece of paper. Before I start fussy cutting, I would like to cut roughly. This is random, and you want to cut as close to the motif as possible and cut like that. And then you would like to decide how much detail you want to go. Like, for example, here and there, those are pretty, but it's too detailed in my opinion. So I will not going to cut those parts. And this part, as you can see closer, there's a green piece behind tiny this brown piece. So I will skip those green part as well. You know what I mean? So I just going to trim this away. That way you don't have to work on that part later. So let me just trim this part so that later it will be easier. So this is the motif we'd like to cut. Okay, so I'm right-handed, and I know some of my friends are left-handed, so it could be some of the parts could be opposite for you if you're left-handed. So for me, it's easier to cut upper side. So it's easy to cut this side, but this side is a little harder, right? So I'd like to start cutting upper side. And when you cut, you want to move your paper, not the scissors. Well, some part you may want to move your scissors, but basically move your paper. That gives you more, I'd say, better control. So move your paper like that. That way you can cut nicely. And there's some part you may want to skip because like right here, I'm not going to cut around this green part. I just trim it down because I don't know, it's too detailed. So it's up to you how precisely you'd like to cut. But when I fussy cut, I skip some of the parts. It's like, that's too tedious. Then I just skip some of the part. And as you can see, I'm moving my paper like that. And my hand here is not moving. Uh, this is how you would like to cut, I think. And some part I may move my hand, but basically my hand is kind of fixed. And when you cut, you want to cut those colored part. So when you see my piece, you can see those little outline in color. Because if I cut uh, too close to the background, for this paper it's white background, then you will see the white outline in the end, and you may not like it. So try to cut a little inside of your motif, and those narrow part, the stem is super narrow, could be annoying. But you can do however you like. If you see it's too much, then you can just skip this part. That I can skip and just move on to the next motif like this. If you feel okay with that. So cut as precisely as possible, but you can just skip some of the part. Like for example, right here, I think it comes from the leaf here, but I just going to skip it. I'm going to cut along the flower like that, and it still looks beautiful. So you just go ahead and trim it down like that, right? Looking good. And I'd like to go back here to cut. Once you cut your cover, this piece is going like that. So, hope you enjoyed this video and can't wait to see your creation. Bye for now.